Within Alphacam 2015 R1, we can now define a multi-drill head. So we see in the picture on the left, we have our tools in our multi-drill block on the machine that are pitched with 32mm centers, where we can now define and fully simulate that within Alphacam. Let's have a demonstration. So the Alphacam file that we see here, we're going to make into a multi-drill unit. If I go to the Layers tab on my project manager, it's made up of a series of solid models that represent my drill units. On each we have a reference circle, and if I select a work plane, existing geometry, the Z of which represents the direction of the tool. We also have a 3D polyline that starts at the center of that circle. That represents the distance that each drill unit extrudes from the main body of the drill unit on the pneumatic cylinder. So the longer that 3D polyline, the further the unit will come down. What we also have is a 2D geometry here with Z level set that represents the main body of the drill unit, and also I've been careful to put my global X0, Y0, Z0 at my reference point drill position. So let's define just some of this for my multi-drill unit. So I'm going to go to Define Holder Aggregate, and in here we have multi-drill. Pick the solid in this case, representing the tool station. Pick the circle. It has a unique ID, and the 3D polyline from the center of that circle is automatically detected. Pick my next station. Pick my reference circle. Again, a unique ID, and my polyline has been found. Pick the station, pick the circle, a unique ID, and these are now modal, so it's now asking me to pick another circle. Again, a unique ID. And that's how we're going to continue on, but I'm just going to stop now. It asks me to select geometry for the main body, which is here. It's seen that this is going to be extruded and it's picked up the Z levels. Pick a reference position. Well, I've put that at 0, 0, 0. And now it's asking me to save away the tool holder. What I now want to do with my multi-drill is drill the holes on this panel. So I've got my geometry loaded. I'm going to come to my Layers tab, and I'm going to open a machine. I have a new pane on my project manager, which is multi-drill unit. I'm going to open my multi-drill unit, and it positions it on the screen. What I have, as well as a reference for my main spindle, which I can see here in black and white, I have a reference for my multi-drill unit, which is indicated by being black and yellow. If I come to the Layers tab and I right click, these can be set within the machine configuration. What I want to do is load a tool into my drill unit. I've already got tools in there, so if I come to the pane, have a look at the tools We can bring them down, but I want to bring this one down here, and I'm going to right click, load a tool, a simple tool, and I'm going to select as master drill. I can now go to Alphacam and drill tap holes as I normally would. So drill tap holes Auto Z on these. If I right click and simulate, I can see these holes being drilled. What I now want to do is drill this hole, but also bring these 32 pitch holes down at the same time. So, to my multi-drill unit, I'm going to raise this tool, pull this tool down, and also this one, and this one, and the first is my reference tool. So back to drill tap holes, Auto Z, on selected. So if I simulate and play, you can see we're drilling those holes. If I slow this down, we're now bringing these 4 drills down together. Now for some horizontal drilling. Well, let's select my tool, or identify my tool. It's this one here. Bring this unit down, this unit up, and select as master tool. Back to drill tap holes. All. Cancel my work plane. And simulation. Play. So it comes down and drills with a single tool. It now brings 4 drills down together, and now brings my horizontal drilling unit into position. If we go to my machining styles tab, and apply, this just gives me a toolpath around the outside. What I'm going to do is go to operations and shift the order to make that my first op. If I right click and do simulation, play, and look from the side, we'll notice that the main spindle is down, and when we created the reference point for the main spindle and the reference point for the multi-drill head, they were at different Z levels. But you'll see now when the multi-drill head is being used, it pulls itself down to the same as the main spindle. The tool is taken out of the main spindle, so we don't see any collisions when we bring the drill head down.